Bitch, I'm about to blow up. Say what? Bitch, I'm about to blow up.
What's going on, guys? Silent Mike, Super Training Gym, Mark Bell's Powercast here with another Q&A. Taking questions off of Instagram and the YouTube comments below. No more delay. Let's get started. Superman with 3 asks, why is my decline bench press a lot stronger than my flat bench press? That's just because of leverages and range of motion. That's pretty common for most people, I'd say. If you want to get better at the flat bench press, then flat bench press more than you decline, meaning more volume and more time spent on the bench. To ingrain proper form, what sets and reps do you suggest for a technical beginner? Higher frequency to ingrain form quicker? Both. Sets of 5, sets of 8, sets of 3 are all great. Higher frequency is also not a bad idea to ingrain your form. And then it's just time, man. It just takes a lot of time to perfect these lifts. Even still, I've been powerlifting kind of maybe 5 or 6 years, and I still, every session I have something on my mind that I want to fix in each lift, something that I'm working on. How long have I been awesome? Man, I'm still trying. Haven't hit it yet, but one day maybe I'll be awesome. What effect do you think masturbation and sex has on testosterone levels as pertaining to a workout and quality of it? I actually remember my boy Bart Kwan. Well, actually, I don't even know if Bart was in it, but Bart Kwan's channel, it was Gio, Lou, and Alex were talking about this, about like masturbating before working out or whatever, and I have no idea. I remember an old Sports Science that was on ESPN, and they had Houston Alexander, that super jacked MMA guy, go through some test about, whatever. And they said, like, if you masturbate like 3 hours before you work out, your test increases or power output, but those are the details, man. Just lift. I don't know. How to break a squat plateau. Tons of different ways. Obviously adding more volume. Maybe if you already have a lot of volume, a lot of frequency, maybe cut back for a couple weeks. Eating more food, making sure recovery is up to par. That's a little broad of a topic. I'd have to get more information from you, but that's kind of the gist of it. How many days a week do I train? Typically, I'll get 4 days in for sure, 4 powerlifting days in, and then depending on my energy levels or what stage I am in training, I'll get maybe 5 to 6 days total, with 2, kind of jacked and tan days, or we call them accessory days. How did you get into powerlifting, and what are your goals number-wise for the big 3 lifts? I got into powerlifting basically just because I was kind of sick of the regular workouts I was doing, 3 sets of 10, this and that. So actually, my old basketball coach, at the time I was coaching with him, I was his assistant. This was after college, after I quit playing basketball. Suggested a book, and it was one of Ed Cohn's books. And so I started to read that, and I did that program, and that got me deadlifting, squatting, and benching, kind of focusing on those. And so I dug it, started reading more about it, Elite FTS, T-Nation, every article I could find on the internet, and just got more into that. My goals are just always to get stronger. 700-pound deadlifts always in the back of my head, 400-pound bench, and then over 600-pound squat. Those are kind of the close goals, I guess. Something that I'll reach hopefully soon-ish. What are your thoughts on aesthetic powerlifters? I don't know. I don't really have thoughts on them. I think it's good. I think it's good to try to be healthy and keep your body fat percentage kind of low, just for general health. And I also just think that's the trend with raw powerlifting. Raw powerlifters get a little bit more volume in, a little bit more accessories maybe than some of the geared guys, and leverages of kind of having a belly or whatever don't help as much, even though they do help. So I think it's just the trend in the kind of powerlifting world, and I'm all for it. I often get back pain and stiffness in my mid-back after training. Do you know how to fix this? It could be a weakness, and it could also be a technical issue. If you're rounded or if you're in a weird position while you're bench squat or deadlifting, that could play a role into it. So fixing those may help. Also, just general strengthening them. Back extensions, deadlifts, rack pulls, rows, anything like that. What else we got? Hello, I deadlift and squat 1 to 2 times a week, and I feel I have a fairly strong back. Do you think accessory abdominal work is necessary to avoid imbalance? I think direct abdominal work is fine, but I also think that just squatting and deadlifting heavy is enough. Some planks here and there, some weighted crunches can help if you want to throw them in, but I don't think they're necessary. Rasmul Lindstrom asks, what's my current body weight, highest pull and squat in training or competition? My current body weight right now is probably like 197 pounds. My best squat, I think it's probably in competition is 573, weighing 197. And then best pull is 633 conventional. Since then, I think I've done, and that was in wraps, so 515 for 3 in sleeves, and then like 600 for 2 or 3 sumo pull. Have I tried the Black Ultra Zero Monster? No, I have not, but I would love to. I do like energy drinks. I like the caffeine. I like the taste. And it's something just to break it up from water. I'm actually sipping on some coffee right now. My boy's Caffeine Kilos cup. My boy's Caveman Coffee on the inside. So good. I'll drink coffee all day long. I don't even care. What are the top 3 most important things to know, prepare for when going into your first meet? I don't really know the top 3. Just have fun. Pick your openers light, open light. If you miss a lift, repeat it. Pack everything you need a couple days before, just so you don't forget anything. And just try to do your best. It's not that scary. I know you get nervous, but Frank Morris wants to know, what's my favorite bench accessories besides the slingshot? I like overhead presses, even though a lot of people don't. I do like overhead. I do standing dumbbell. That's just kind of my thing. Close grip bench, dumbbells, incline or flat. And then, slingshot for reps is kind of my favorite thing to use for the slingshot. G.I. Jones 3 asks, what is your favorite cheat meal or favorite meal in general? I like a lot of Italian food, so like obviously pizza is amazing. I also like lasagna, anything Italian, spaghetti, pasta, any of it. I'll eat it all. I lost my place now. Now we're all lost. Here we go. Any experience with people who have to lose a lot of weight, over 100 pounds? Any general advice or dieting and frequency of exercise? Start slow if you're not exercising at all. Maybe it's even just a walk, 3 times a week. If you're already exercising, my best advice is to start to turn up your general energy expenditure. Try to walk a little bit more, exercise a little bit harder. Lifting weights is going to be key. It's going to kind of raise your metabolism over time. Lifting weights is kind of the only thing that really does that. And when people talk about boosting your metabolism, the only way to really do it is to gain muscle. So lifting weights is going to help you. And then just there's just simple things you can do to begin building good habits. Stop drinking calories. You can have protein shakes and that stuff. That's fine, but don't even worry about that. Like, cut out sodas, cut out juices, cut out anything you drink that has calories in it, and that's a great place to start. Adding more vegetables and fruits into your diet will help. They're not, vitamins and minerals are not the key to weight loss or health necessarily, but what they will do is they'll fill up your stomach so you eat less junk. Same thing with eating more frequently. It's not going to rev up your, furnace or whatever, but what it will do is allow you to stay full and give you a better chance to make good decisions. Same with prepping food. I personally flexible diet, and I'm an advocate of eating kind of when and how you need. But if you prep your food, you're once again more likely to make a good decision when it is time to eat and not grab for the cookies. You'll eat the chicken or something like that. Lowering your carbs and fat, obviously lowering your overall calorie expenditure is going to be key in the long run. So just be wary of and pay attention. Start looking at food labels. Start to educate yourself on what kind of foods have what kind of nutrition in them. And eventually, once you get good habits in general of exercising is kind of down pat, not drinking calories and eating more frequently is all good, then I suggest starting to track your food in an app like MyFitnessPal, just because that will keep you more consistent and keep you on your path. That's about it for this version, this video, excuse me. If you guys liked it, please subscribe, like and share. Check out Mark Bell's PowerCast on iTunes, and that's it for me. Thanks, guys.